Hey folks, so this is the first of several videos about logarithms and their properties. So we're going to jump in. This is the most basic thing that I can tell you about logarithms. So let's just jump right on in. You'll notice that I have here both an exponential form and I have logarithm form. These are the two forms that we're going to be going back and forth between this whole entire rest of the chapter. So right underneath exponential form, you can see that I have some base a raised to the b power is equal to c. That's the exponential form. If I wanted to turn that into logarithm form, then the way I'm going to do that is I will have log base a of c is equal to b. Now I've put a little graphic over here to the right side, and I'd like to just show you what how we can use that. So the first thing is that you know that this is your exponential form. If this is my exponential form, let's get rid of a little bit of this here, then I can write that with a different color. If I want to turn it into a logarithm, then I'm going to use a capital L to do that. So I'm going to have log, using the capital L, log of base A. So you see here I hit the A first. Log base A of C, so that's the next thing that I've hit, is equal to my power B. And you can see there that I have a capital L that I've formed. The other one that we're going to do, if I want exponential form, but I already have logarithm form, which is the one that you see over here, then I'm going to start with the base. And so I'm going to start with a base of A raised to the B power is equal to C. And you notice then I have a lowercase e that we have formed. Logarithms and exponents are simply undo buttons of each other. We talked about this earlier in this chapter, that everything in math has an undo button. And so a logarithm's undo button is the exponential. So I want to go through two examples where we are to write an equivalent statement. So in this first example, notice that I have an exponential. I want to turn it into a log. So since I want a log, I'm going to use the capital L. So we have here that we're going to have a log base 2 of my 32 is equal to my power of 5. So you have log base 2 of 32 is equal to your power of 5. And then the second example that I want to go through with you here is this example number 3. This is already a logarithm, so I want to use exponentials. So here's where I'm going to use the e. So I'm going to start with a 4 as my base. I'm going to raise it to my negative 3 power, and it's going to equal the 1/64th. So I have a 4, my e's in the way, a 4 raised to the negative 3rd power is equal to 1/64th.